Whatever format you have been coming up with these past few weeks for us, stick with this.
Woo! All right, Justin, good to have you.
Good to be back.
Today is we're going into this my most favorite way to taste new hot sauces or new companies. I have absolutely no idea anything about these.
Cool. Perfect.
So I did my live stream this past Monday.
Okay.
And
that was me that tried to bust in the door.
Okay, well,
no, I was gonna say bye.
I did my live stream on Monday, and somebody in my live stream was talking about Magnolia hot sauce company, and so I got out of the live stream and I just immediately went to their website and I ordered some sauce from them because it came recommended from somebody who watches my videos. And it came so fast. Like I think
we're only a few days after that.
I know. Like I had it like 48 hours later or something like that. I was like shocked.
Now I'm curious where they're based out of.
North Carolina.
Okay, so that's not terrible.
No. I have absolutely no idea how powerful these sauces are, but they sounded really, really delicious. Okay. So we have Reaper's Orchard, which is an apple Reaper sauce, which is going to be probably the hottest
Probably.
one. I'm not
you
sure.
Hear the word Reaper, you think hot.
I know, you think. And so we're going to go with that last, maybe? I'm not sure. We have Moondog, tropical hot sauce. So they say it's a medium heat sauce with tropical fruit forward flavor, so maybe first on that. And then we got chocolate habanero sauce, which I'm assuming is going to land right in the middle. But it's got chocolate habaneros in there, and chocolate habaneros generally have like more oils and things going on, so they're going to be
a little hotter than typical habanero.
So I feel like that's going to be the order. Okay.
Seems right.
So I love my sweet heat hot sauces.
You went over this last week.
I know. So we're gonna start off with their Moondog tropical hot sauce. All right, tropical Moondog is a medium heat sauce with a tropical fruit forward flavor. You get the unique sweet yet tart guanabana, followed by the more familiar tropical fruits. Most of its heat comes from the red and orange habanero peppers. They say it's a 5 out of 10. I wonder if he rates all of them. All right, 7 out of 10, and he doesn't say what this is going to be. Okay. Born in North Carolina, Magnolia sauce we support North Carolina agriculture. So I'm assuming that he has like a pepper farm that he's working with. All right. The ingredients are guanabana, which is the nectar and the pulp of it, apple cider vinegar, prickly pear cactus juice, guava, red habanero peppers, orange habanero peppers. I'm going to get through this, people. Onion, passion fruit pulp, garlic, fresh pineapple, orange juice, mango, jalapeno pepper, serrano peppers, red bell peppers, carrots, cane sugar, salt, celery seed, turmeric, thyme, basil, coriander, cardamom, ground mustard, and citric acid. Dear Lord, there's a lot happening in this.
Yeah, there is. I'm assuming some of those at the bottom have virtually none.
I would assume so.
Extremely low on weight.
I would assume so. I kind of like this recipe because, all right, so you got all this fruit going on.
The sweet stuff's up top.
Yeah, so you got all the fruit going on, and then you got habaneros, which is going to be like clearly the winning choice for a pepper for a medium sauce because it's got like a fruity flavor to it. And so he's got two different kinds. He's got red and orange. So we're talking about the color and we're talking about the flavor of habaneros there. But he added jalapeno and serranos towards the bottom, which is going to add just a little bit more heat, but it's also going to bring up this it's going to have this like grassy, vegetable kind of like flavor to it, So I think it's going to add some like pepper flavor to the sauce. I'm very interested. Okay, this is going to be a thinner sauce. I can smell the fruit from here. It's a beautiful thin sauce. You can see
I smell it.
You can see the peppers floating in it.
Mm-hmm. It smells a little sweeter.
I get all fruit, basically. No, I'm lying.
No,
I get some fruit. I get a little bit of pepper. I also get something like a slightly savory happening in this simultaneously.
That apple cider vinegar too.
I know a little bit of
apple cider
there
vinegar.
you go. I'm getting
That's
vinegar.
What I'm getting right away. I get that vinegar.
Yeah. All right. Cheers. See what happens. Ooh. Ooh. It's got like this
pineapple. I taste the orange juice. I feel like.
Yeah, it's got this like citrusy tang going on. I'm trying to think of like the best way.
But the thing is, it doesn't come off as fruity. You get like a quick taste of something like non-fruity right away, but then that fruit comes rushing from behind on it.
It's got like a creaminess quality to it.
It's a really loose sauce too.
Yes, like it's got like when I say the creamy quality, it's got something like I'm talking about like the creaminess of like a papaya or a mango or like melon, where it's not
That makes sense.
I'm talking about more like the mouthfeel of creaminess than the flavor creamy. It's not like an orange or there's orange flavors in here, but I'm talking about like the mouthfeel. Or like a watermelon where it's got like a pulpiness that like disintegrates in your mouth when you're eating it. Like this has like a smoothness to it. It's delicious.
Incredible.
It's delicious.
That'd be good in a smoothie.
Yeah, exactly.
A
you know,
smoothie.
like I'm getting
A nice fruit smoothie, and for breakfast, throw that in it.
I'm getting like smoothie vibes from it. Man, I would pour this on fruit. I'm getting like fruity ice cream vibes with it. You know, like a peaches and cream almost scenario like that. This would go well with. Pies, desserts, like that kind of thing. I could see it working at breakfast.
Like glaze like pork chops with it or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be fantastic.
some grilled chops.
This is a beautiful, very interesting fruit forward.
After tasting it and seeing that ingredients list, every ingredient is necessary.
Great fruity sauce.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
That's a wild one. Okay. Moving on. So we're going with the chocolate habanero. This is going to be more habanero flavor forward, I'm telling you right
It's going to be stingy.
It's going to be stingy. This is going to be stingy.
I'm taking the top off.
Okay. So I'm assuming this is a new sauce. Like he's got, yeah, I mean, we're
I
talking
noticed
like,
that too when it doesn't have a rating system.
we're talking like hand-printed labels almost at this point. Man, he's got a lot of ingredients in his sauces. And so I talk about it all the time. I like to go either way. You know, sauces that have either almost nothing or sauces that have a lot of ingredients. But normally when they have a lot of ingredients like this, they make sense.
It's not a lot of fake ingredients either. It's more natural ingredients and they're all necessary.
Oh, I mean, listen to them. Dried chocolate habaneros is the #1 ingredient. And then white vinegar, garlic, water, apple cider vinegar, dried California chili peppers. I don't know what a California chili pepper is. Dried guajillo peppers, tamarind nectar, dried smoked jalapeno peppers. I love that. Vidalia onions. Super sweet, guys. Carrots. Sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes in sauce.
That's my favorite ingredient.
It's great, man. Jalapenos, orange habaneros, black garlic, cool, dried arbol peppers, lime juice, lemon juice, kosher salt, brown sugar, soy sauce, and rosemary. This is going to have some umami vibes going on here with the salt and the soy sauce happening.
So, chocolate habaneros, is that color or?
Color.
Okay.
So there's no chocolate vibes.
Okay.
Like they don't taste like
Because I
chocolate.
almost feel like I'm smelling chocolate.
Well, they're gonna have some like you're smelling like the soy sauce and that umami stuff happening.
Because it almost smells like that tartness of, but the soy sauce makes sense.
I mean, chocolate habaneros definitely have like a more earthy kind of flavor profile to them, and so but when you're talking about chocolates, you're talking about the color.
The color.
Okay, for sure. Okay. This one's got a medium. I would say medium body to
little thicker than the previous one.
Thick.
Yeah.
The
first one was very runny. This one is not.
But still pours, I love it. It looks like
barbecue sauce.
we got like some like barbecue sauce.
It looks like barbecue sauce.
Yeah, steak sauces, barbecue sauce kind of look to it. I smell the apple cider vinegar. I smell the vinegar. I smell garlic. I
get the garlic and then something like almost soy saucy.
And then umami vibes.
Yeah.
Soy sauce, things like that. Okay, cheers. See what happens. Huge umami.
Yeah. Definitely thicker. Spicier.
This is great.
That's good.
Oh, this is great. I'll tell you right now, dark meats, beef, those kind of things can be great with, you know. I put this on like any sort of steak tacos. I'd put this on.
Steak tacos would be good.
I don't use like if I got like a really good cut of meat, I generally don't like to use a sauce with it, but I think this would go really well. You could treat this as like a steak sauce almost.
Growing up, my dad always used to yell at me, if you have a good meat, you don't need anything on it. My dad always used to yell at me about that.
You know what? I agree, but at the same time, I break that rule all the time.
We all do.
If you like to spend a lot of money making your sauce, you could use this as a marinade. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
This would be a really, really nice marinade for steak. But it's got a lot of body to it, and so I'm going to use this as a topper. But
be good
to me,
on some steaks.
Yeah, I generally think it's dark meat, things like that.
Yep.
Roasts, anything that has a lot of like big. I mean, you could go pork. Big, bold flavors. This is going to complement very well. Delicious.
Yep.
Super
incredible.
happy.
I still got a little kick in my mouth.
It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot.
pretty hot.
It's pretty hot. I would say this is like This is like a medium plus sauce.
I'd mid range at 5-ish. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Something like mid 5, maybe 6.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying this is a 7 out of 10.
So unless that one's a 6 on their scale, you base these wrong.
I know. Reaper's Orchard. Okay. So I'm assuming we're talking about like dessert vibes here, maybe breakfast vibes. I'm assuming this is going to be a sweeter sauce. So Reaper's Orchard is made with local North Carolina pink lady apples and Carolina Reaper peppers. Well, this one is one of our hottest sauces. It is also one of our most flavorful sauces. Heat level is 7 out of 10. I mean, you got to flavor forward always, but of course, you know, we appreciate the heat as well. So I'm very okay. Excellent decision. So pink lady apples, and then he's backed it up with apple juice, and then apple cider vinegar. I think that's an awesome, and then unsweetened apple sauce.
So it's going to be extremely apple forward.
Extremely apple forward. So he said pink lady apples, and like an apple is a very like kind of subtle flavor profile. You know, if you're mixing it with something.
Oh.
And so he's quadruple backing the flavor profile up.
So
You know,
smell it.
with apples, apple juice, apple cider vinegar, unsweetened apple sauce. Okay, and then moving down, onions, carrots, garlic, Carolina Reapers, brown sugar, maple syrup. This is going to be that amazing sweet heat.
Yep.
Kosher salt, celery, turmeric, and spices. I'm assuming it's just going to be.
Just wait till you
This is
smell
going to
it.
be cool.
It's going to
Whoa, apples!
smell like an apple. It smells like you just cut an apple and smelled it. But it smells like such a good apple.
Dude, it smells like if you were to take an apple pie and pull it directly out of the oven, immediately cut it, and then smell that's what it tastes like.
Yep.
Because it has like you can like I said this the other day. You can smell like the crust.
Yep.
Like
You did say that last week.
I know, like
blueberry
like,
pie crust.
Yeah, man, I'm like getting it again. So this smells like the best slice of apple pie I've ever smelled. But I don't smell Reapers.
I don't smell it. But
I'm
in
not
terms,
getting
what
them.
are they, 7 or 8 on the list?
Yeah, I mean, but this might be exactly how I love it. I love the heat of Reapers. I hate
Yeah.
the flavor of them. So if this is gonna,
It pours like applesauce.
it looks, yep. Oh, sticky.
It pours like applesauce.
Yes. Oh yes.
Smells a little different out of the bottle.
Does it?
A little bit. A little more toned down.
It does smell. It's a
little toned down on
yeah,
the
this bottle's
apple.
like an aroma jet engine.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely pushes the apple smell out. This isn't. It's a little more subtle. Not much, but a little.
Man, I'm excited for this.
Me too.
All right, cheers, man. This is something special.
Tastes like applesauce.
Here comes the heat.
It's building in the back of my throat.
It takes a second. Oh, this is so delicious.
But it's not too much. Like, it doesn't take away from the apple flavor.
I think this chocolate habanero sauce is hotter.
I think it is too.
I think it's hotter.
I think it is too.
Okay. This is delicious.
It's an amazing dessert sauce. Whatever format you have been coming up with these past few weeks for us, stick with this. Because this like hot and then the dessert one, like this is perfect.
It's like we're having lunch or dinner
I know,
or something like that. Man.
We're working right now, but this is awesome.
Okay. Very, very happy with how these sauces turn out. So this is exactly, for my palate, what I love.
Perfect. It's absolutely perfect. You get the Reaper heat, but it tastes like applesauce. It's a perfect dessert sauce. Hot enough, but not too hot.
So people, I always say, like, does everything need to be spicy? In my world, kind of does, if it makes sense. And so this is like this amazing, just so delicious apple forward sauce, and then, but there's no heat initially.
You taste no pepper,
and I don't get the peppers at all. And then the Reapers just sort of start just climbing up the back of your throat.
But I'm not dying.
But you're not dying.
I'm not dying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a perfect flavor profile for me. So in love with this
apple
sauce.
pie. I mean, perfect.
Amazing. So, very, very cool sauces. So, first one, like one of the most like interesting, complex, like what the heck is going on?
And it's bridged. It's not just dessert sauce. You can find other uses for it outside of dessert.
Yeah, this has got some crazy stuff going on. Very, very complex, like tropical fruit sauce with this creaminess happening with it. Awesome. Wonderful chocolate habanero sauce. Hotter than I thought it was going to be. So this is going to be the top end of like a habanero sauce. Going to be great for dark meats, things like that. And this This is my favorite out of
It's
this.
perfect.
It's so good. So apple with the apple sauce with the Reaper heat coming in the background, just beautiful. All of these sauces have really, really interesting textures to them. You know, that are very
stand alone.
that are very like appropriate to the style of sauce. You know, so you got your thinnest, and this is a more heavy, thicker body. And then this is right there in the middle, but it's got this like stickiness to it that's very reminiscent of like applesauce.
Applesauce.
Just delicious.
Yep. Perfect.
Magnolia Hot Sauce Company. You've got
Well done.
You've made some great stuff. These are very, very good. And to ever who is in my live chat that recommended this company, thank you. I'm sorry that I don't have your name, but thank you. Really, really good stuff. Thank you, Justin, for joining. In the description will be a link to his Instagram channel. He is still on that freaking
51%.
51%. We're getting there. He's got 5,100 followers on Instagram. Let's get him to 10,000 people. Get him that swipe up.
I'll get the swipe up on this one.
I know, right?
To Magnolia.
There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.